Coach Georges has done a fantastic job with this team that only started practicing 2 days before Thanksgiving.
And you see the numbers. That was in the championship game in which Marist beat St. Peter's 69-30, holding them to the 21% from the floor in the MAC championship game. They are back in the big dance for the first time since 2014.
Box scores of Asia Dergier that they got into the Final Four and said, listen, if you're not hitting shots, you've got to distribute and facilitate. Don't press.
The 2 years previous to that, the Marist scrappy team, more of a system-oriented team on offense. Long-range shot, and it falls for the Red Foxes.
Robinson is defending you. She is their best defender for the Louisville Cardinals, a difference maker, 50-50 balls. She does a little bit of everything.
Hailey Van Lith
to get into a flow. They've gone from a man, and now the Cards picked up in a zone, and they will change defenses in mid-possession. Said she was shooting so many bricks, she could have built a building. Her shooting was not pretty. They've just fallen off the rim for Louisville.
And a nice ball. That's pretty to watch.
The player movement in this offense is so beautiful. Little flare screen on one side of the floor, and in the meantime,
that is why Ellison, number 22 in red, the freshman we just referenced, is running the point. Nice pass inside.
And take a look, weak side. You see, Balagoon's got her head turned the other way. A lot of players guarding. You have to make sure you continue to jump to the ball. Your player can't do anything without the basketball.
Dana Evans gets the friendly roll after she missed her first 3 shots. Louisville being out-rebounded by 6 overall right now. Good look, good finish. Close out the first quarter. Van Lith, right down the gut, kicks it out. Kono nails it. Could have changed the outcome of the ACC championship game. It did not fall in, and she was crestfallen after it didn't. That one goes in.
Got to get out there and get a hand in her face.
Another Louisville turnover. Another 3, buries it. Marist coming out of the gate, red hot. 3 of 6 from distance. Balagoon able to get 3 back. Kennedy picks up her first foul for Marist. Balagoon goes out with 2 personals. Evans drives to the hoop, and Dana Evans gets her second bucket of the night. 9-point lead has been sliced to 2.
I think the difference has been this small lineup for Jeff Walls, even though Marist did get another slip on that backdoor cut to the floor. Louisville's been running a lot of their handoff action, trying to run deep and try to turn the corner. And speaking of turning the corner, Dana Evans with effectiveness and spread the floor even more for Louisville Cardinals.
Yeah, Jeff Walls has been impressive with her since she's set foot on campus. Evans, unselfish, gives it to Van Lith, who dribbles it in. And Lith tipped it. Robinson able to grab it before she went out of bounds. And then got fouled. Count it, Mikasa Robinson off the nice pass from Kono. It's a chancy pass. Kono takes it away. Marist has not been taking care of the basketball. In the last 3 minutes, it's 4 turnovers for him. And Louisville's going to make you pay.
Turning around less than 24 hours from Cardinals to Cardinals. I'm just going to call them the Cards for the rest of the game.
There you go. We've gone from the color to the birds. Barcelo finally hits a 3.
Hopefully a confidence booster for Barcelo.
And she hit one earlier in the first quarter, but had gone cold since. Van Lith, so smooth. Trims the lead to 3. Good ball movement. Van Lith open for the 3, and she buries it.
Gave them some experience, especially when the freshman Cochran started to wear down a little.
Nice inside. And the finish. Another turnover gets it right back to Louisville. Cochran was bottled up. Donna Smith hits it. Jeff Walls in the sideline game.
And then you've got to be able to knock down some outside shots as well. I think that game could get really interesting if Emily Enxler plays up to her ability and Tiana Monacahia.
And they take on Wyoming. The coverage continues on ESPN and ESPN2 tonight, and Louisville just continues to pile on.
Just how impactful this press has been. It started in the second quarter, and once again, another turnover and finish at the rim. This may be good for Dana Evans to witness because, you know, as Holly Rowe reported with them showing Dana those box scores, Alana Smith has really been a difference maker with her speed.
There's down at the Sweet 16 in San Antonio. They get started on Saturday, and it's just turned into the Louisville let's take the basketball away and score show. This time Robinson. Rowe, and let's see how she responds after sitting for a while. Dixon hits.
Disappointed she was losing in the ACC championship. So when sometimes players are pressing, you just rein them in things, even when she is not having a direct impact on the game.
Louisville's defensive pressure was turned up. Hailey Van Lith for three this time.
We talk about players that impact the game offensively, and she may have scored a couple buckets, but she recovers to the ball very quickly on the defensive end of the floor, but not that time. Not quick enough to contest that three.
Dana Evans with the ball in her hands, struggling. 3 of 11. Overall, 0 for 6 from 3. Van Lith, boy, she's playing well.
Shooting the gap, 11 steals, leading to offense. In fact, 25 points off turnovers.
Led this game. He took a lead after 1 quarter of play, and then everything changed. Underneath, big block by Dixon.
Confident on offense, but since leaving the game, just haven't had that same level of energy, and I'm sure, you know, taking a fall like that can jar you a little bit.
Kennedy, you just talked about it. She hasn't seemed like herself since she took the spill, missed the shot. Dana Evans.
Okay.
No, Stanford's not plural. They're collective.
No,
color.
I'm saying, I know, that's what I'm saying, Louisville.
Well, you can, certainly for Louisville, absolutely. Or you could call them Louisville.
I like Joe McEwen's team. Veronica Burton, Defensive Player of the Year in the Big Ten, on first-time NCAA tournament participants to get them to that final day.
All right, Jeff Walls reminded us, and the Cardinals are moving on to take on Northwestern in the second round.